Hello and welcome to this masterclass about releasing judgments and embracing people as they are so we can cultivate compassion and understand our interactions. I'm Heather Prince, a meditation teacher of over 30 years and life coach. And working with many clients, we have discovered that as we release judgments and embrace people as they are, they will in turn offer us more. And this exchange ignites a love for our fellow beings and deepens our compassion, a key element in our journey. To give you a brief outline, we will be looking at cultivating compassion and understanding in our interactions, why this topic matters, what is judgment, how judgment affects us and others, and embracing people as they are. Let's look at why this topic matters. Judgment is the tendency to form opinions or conclusions about others based on their actions, appearances, or beliefs. And while judgment is a natural human response, it often creates barriers in our relationships, leading to misunderstandings, conflicts, and a sense of disconnection. And when we judge others, we limit our ability to truly understand and appreciate them for who they are, which can prevent us from forming deep, meaningful connections. Embracing people as they are without judgment is crucial for personal growth and harmony. By accepting others, we open ourselves up to new perspectives, strengthen our relationships, and create a more compassionate environment, both for ourselves and those around us. The goal of this training is to explore how releasing judgments can transform our interactions, leading to richer, more fulfilling connections and fostering a compassionate worldview that promotes unity and understanding. In the context of interpersonal relationships, judgment refers to the process of forming opinions or conclusions about others based on their behaviour, appearance, lifestyle choices or beliefs, and this often involves evaluating or categorising people according to our own standards, biases or experiences, which can affect how we interact with them. So the examples of common judgments are appearance, judging someone based on their physical appearance, such as clothing, hairstyle, or body type. For example, assuming someone is unfriendly because they dress differently from you. Also, it might be about lifestyle, evaluating people on their choices, such as their career, hobbies, or how they spend their free time. And for instance, it could be considering someone less successful because they have a different career path than you. And the third thing is forming opinions based on someone's personal beliefs or values, such as religious or political views. For example, dismissing someone's ideas simply because they have different political opinions. Judgment can create barriers between people. It can lead to misunderstandings as we might not fully understand or appreciate someone's perspective or reasons behind their actions. We can create emotional distance, making it harder to build genuine empathetic connections, and this can result in strained relationships and feelings of isolation. It can reinforce stereotypes and biases, preventing us from seeing the individual beyond our preconceived notions, which further perpetuates division and conflict. Differing judgments can lead to conflicts as people may feel criticised or undervalued, causing tension and discord in relationships. Now, understanding these aspects of judgment helps us recognise its impact on our interactions and highlights the importance of striving for acceptance and compassion in our relationships. So forming opinions based on someone's personal beliefs or values, such as religious or political views, can create barriers. Judgments often lead to misunderstandings, as we might not fully understand or appreciate someone's perspective or reasons behind their actions. And by judging others, we create emotional distance, making it harder to build genuine, empathetic connections, and this can result in strained relationships and feelings of isolation. And judgment can reinforce stereotypes and biases, preventing us from seeing the individual beyond our preconceived notions, which further perpetuates division and conflict. And differing judgments can lead to conflicts, as people may feel criticised or undervalued, causing tension and discord in relationships. And understanding these aspects of judgment helps us recognise its impact on our interactions and highlights the importance of striving for acceptance and compassion in our relationships. Being judgmental can have profound emotional and psychological effects on both ourselves and those we interact with. Constantly judging others can lead to feelings of guilt, shame, or regret. And when we recognise that our judgments may be unfair or hurtful, it can generate inner conflict and emotional discomfort. Additionally, being judgmental often fosters negativity and resentment, which can erode our emotional well-being. Judging others can reinforce negative thought patterns and biases, leading to a more critical and less empathetic mindset, and this can cause us to become rigid in our thinking, making it difficult to adapt or understand different perspectives. Over time, this rigidity can contribute to a more narrow and less open worldview. When we judge others, it can undermine trust and respect in relationships. People may feel criticised, dismissed, or misunderstood, which can damage the foundation of trust that is essential for healthy interaction. Judgment often creates emotional barriers, causing individuals to withdraw or distance themselves. This withdrawal can lead to a lack of communication and understanding, further straining relationships. And judgments can lead to conflicts, as differing opinions or criticisms can spark disagreements and animosity. And when judgments are expressed, it can result in defensiveness and confrontations, exacerbating division rather than fostering reconciliation. And judgment can reinforce stereotypes and biases, creating further division between groups or individuals. When people are judged based on superficial characteristics or preconceived notions, it perpetuates a cycle of misunderstanding and alienation. Being judgmental often involves constant mental and emotional exertion. The effort to maintain judgments or critique others can lead to chronic stress, as we may be preoccupied with others' behaviours or perceived flaws. Judging others can also generate anxiety, both for ourselves and those we judge, and this anxiety stems from the fear of being judged in return, or the worry about the impact of our judgments on relationships and social dynamics. A judgmental attitude can contribute to a closed mindset where we are less open to new ideas, perspectives, or experiences. This closed mindset limits personal growth and understanding, preventing us from fully engaging with the richness and diversity of human experience. Recognizing these effects emphasizes the importance of striving for empathy, acceptance, and openness. By moving away from judgmental attitudes, we can foster healthier relationships, reduce internal stress, and cultivate a more compassionate and understanding worldview. Now let's focus on the power of acceptance, because acceptance involves understanding and appreciating others for who they are without trying to change them. It means recognizing and valuing people's unique qualities, experiences, and perspectives, even when they differ from our own. Acceptance fosters a non-judgmental attitude that allows individuals to be themselves without fear of criticism or rejection. Now, acceptance enables us to form stronger and more meaningful relationships. And when we accept others, we build trust and openness, allowing for genuine interactions and deeper emotional bonds. And people feel valued and understood, which strengthens the connection between us. When we let go of the need to judge or change others, we free ourselves from the burdens of negativity and criticism, and this leads to a greater sense of inner peace and well-being. And by acknowledging and valuing differences, we create a space where everyone feels respected and appreciated. And this respectful atmosphere promotes collaboration and harmony in personal and professional relationships. Let's have a look now at real-life examples of how acceptance has transformed relationships. Now, in a family setting, acceptance can dramatically improve relationships. For instance, a family member who accepts another's life choices, such as career or relationship decisions, without judgment, can help reduce any tensions, and this acceptance can lead to a more supportive and loving family environment where individuals feel free to express themselves and pursue their passions. And let's consider a friendship where one person is going through a significant life change, like coming out as gay or pursuing a new career path. And a friend who accepts these changes without trying to change or question them will likely strengthen their bond, and this acceptance allows the individual to feel supported and valued, enhancing the depth and resilience of their friendship. And let's look at a professional setting where acceptance can improve team dynamics and productivity. For example, a manager who embraces diverse perspectives and work style fosters an inclusive environment, and this acceptance helps team members feel more engaged and respected, leading to improved collaboration, innovation, and overall job satisfaction. And let's have a look at romantic relationships. For instance, partners who accept each other's flaws and quirks without trying to alter them often experience greater harmony and satisfaction. And this unconditional acceptance builds a foundation of trust and love, making it easier to navigate challenges together. And by understanding and practicing acceptance, we can enrich our interactions, enhance personal well-being, and contribute to a more compassionate and respectful society. So you may be thinking, how do I release judgment? Firstly, it's about self-awareness. Recognize when you're judging others. It's about empathy, putting yourself in others' shoes. And mindfulness. Practice being present and observing without labeling. Plus gratitude. Focus on the positive qualities in others. And finally, forgiveness. Release past hurts and misunderstandings so that everyone can move on. Compassion is the ability to empathize with others' suffering and take actions to alleviate it. It involves recognizing and understanding someone's struggles or difficulties and responding with kindness, support, and a genuine desire to help. Compassion goes beyond mere sympathy. It actively seeks to provide comfort and assistance. Compassion builds a strong foundation of trust and understanding. When people feel that others genuinely care about their well-being, it strengthens emotional bonds and fosters deeper, more meaningful relationships. By showing empathy and understanding, we create a safe space for others to express their thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. And compassion helps in resolving conflicts for, mutual understanding rather than blame. It encourages finding common ground and addressing issues with empathy. And it leads to more constructive and peaceful resolutions, and it supports emotional well-being, and compassionate relationships provide emotional support and reassurance. Here are some simple ways to practice compassion. Give your full attention when someone is speaking, avoiding interruptions and distractions. Reflect back what you hear to show that you understand their perspective, because active listening demonstrates that you value the other person's experiences and feelings, making them feel heard and respected. And perform small acts of kindness, such as offering a helping hand, expressing gratitude, or giving compliments. And these gestures can be simple but have a significant impact because it fosters a positive environment and strengthens relationships by showing that you care about the well-being of others. Show patience in interactions, especially when others are struggling or taking time to communicate their needs. Avoid rushing or pressurizing them. Patience allows others to feel comfortable and supported, enhancing the quality of your interactions and reducing potential stress or frustration. Now, let's look at the ripple effect of how compassion towards others leads to self-compassion, because what it does, it increases your self-awareness. It gives you understanding and empathy, and you become more attuned to your own feelings and needs. It gives you a greater boost to your self-esteem, because when you engage in kind and empathetic behaviour, you reinforce positive self-perceptions and a sense of purpose, and compassion towards others helps reduce harsh self-judgment. As you learn to be kinder and more understanding towards others, you naturally extend the same level of kindness to yourself. And compassionate behaviour builds emotional resilience. By practicing empathy and support, you develop coping mechanisms that help you handle your own challenges with greater ease. And compassion creates a positive cycle. By nurturing compassion towards others, you enhance your own emotional well-being and foster a more supportive and harmonious environment. And this reciprocal process enriches both your relationships and your sense of self. Here are some practical exercises of what you can do. Spend a few minutes each day reflecting on judgments made and how they can be reframed. Write about a situation where you judge someone and explore how you can see it differently. And practice observing people without attaching labels or making assumptions. The benefits of embracing others is improved relationships and stronger connections, increased emotional intelligence and self-awareness, and a more peaceful and harmonious life. And who doesn't want that? Remember this quote by Demi Lovato: "Don't judge me. You know my name, but not my story." Thank you for your attention and commitment to creating a more compassionate world. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me, heather@heatherprince.co.uk.